Using a lanyard to set up an extended abseil is a super popular way of abseiling these days. For good reason, it's neat and it works very well. If you've got a lanyard on already, it's probably going to be my method of choice. I get this question quite often though, that people ask me, once you're clipped in and you're weighted on it, what if you can't unweight the lanyard? How are you going to set up your abseil? Well, first, let's be, thoughtful about this and think, how many times does that actually happen? How many times have you been setting up an abseil and you can't even stand up on a small foothold, maybe pull up on the anchors just enough to put a clovitch into a slightly loosened lanyard and then sit back into it? I think the answer to that is probably pretty rare, okay? But how can I unweight this lanyard? Well, I can stand and pull up. Oh, I haven't got enough hands free to do a clovitch. Okay, well that's solvable, isn't it? What have we probably got on us? Quick draw. I could just clip that into my harness, couldn't I? And even if it's yarding up on that or something, just clip into there. Bosh, I'm into my quick draw. Oh my goodness, he's now on snap gates. That's not safe, is it? Well, two things. How can these snap gates undo themselves when they're loaded? Can't really, can they? If I start moving around though, yes, they could in some circumstance unclip themselves. You've got some twists or whatever. But I'm still on my lanyard, so it's a moot point anyway, isn't it? Yes, I've loosened it a bit, but if this quick draw suddenly exploded, yes, there'd be a little bit of a shock, but it's just not going to happen really, is it? So let's just be realistic about these things. Then I can really easily put my clovitch in for the belay device. What I normally do, I've sort of pre-done this, is I put my prusik on, clip that into my belay loop, check it locks up. Great, it does. And then I give myself some slack to play with up here, because sometimes you've got a ton of rope down there and it's hard to put the belay device on. So I'd get my belay device, clip it in to my clovitch. You could do other knots, so just a clovitch works well for there. It's a nice, neat, simple way of doing things. Load up my belay device, clip them in, and then I'm going to shift all this up to the top so I can sanity check it. Okay. At this point, I can't lean on it because my lanyard's still there, but this is all tightened up. My lanyard's there, which is not holding me back. It's the quick draw, sorry, that's holding me back. So I take the quick draw off. My lanyard is still on from the first place. So even if I've messed up here, I am still on my lanyard, but I'm still going to be, double checking, but I'm not going to commit until I'm pretty happy I'm there. This is just the final check, isn't it? The lanyard, I could loosen that a little bit more just to make sure it is fully loose. You can see it's loose, but just to play the game a bit to make sure it's fully loose. Done up, locking, done up, loaded the way I want it to be. Great, off I go. Now, that was quite simple, wasn't it? Pull up a bit, use a quick draw. It's trying to think of, like, almost what you're trying to achieve. Well, I'm trying to unweight the lanyard to be able to put a clovitch into it. And climbing is often about problem solving in these kind of situations, isn't it? So you've just got to think through, how can I do it? That would be my method of choice, really. But what other methods have we got? Well, I've got a sling on me, so I could do two things with the sling. One, I could clip it into there and just use it as a foot loop to stand up for a moment to put the clovitch in on there like we just did. Different way of achieving the same result. Quick draw is my favourite one. I could actually, whilst I've got the lanyard on, great, I can't unweight it easily, so I just use the sling to set up the same thing. I do a knot about there. You could clip that in as well if you wanted to for double safety, but that's my extended loop. That's where my belay device is going to go to, and clearly it's not weighted or anything. So my lanyard's doing the safety bit. My improvised lanyard, the sling, gets set up on the rope, and then I can check everything by loosening my lanyard and away I go. Is it okay to abseil on one of these? Yeah, for sure it is. Safely and carefully and all the other caveats, of course, but we've all done that for years, and we still often do it because we don't always have a lanyard on us, especially in the UK when we're trad climbing. It's quite rare, as I get attacked by a fly, to have a lanyard on us, to be honest, outside of a work context. They're all like simple, not weird solutions. The thing that prompted this video was not only the questions I get on it, but also the fact that I saw this slight bit of weirdness on Instagram. Who'd have thought it? Weirdness on Instagram. They're leaning back on their lanyard. They can't unweight it because they're hanging in this place that's, you know, in space, and they can't even touch the rock at all. They got their prusik and they did a classic prusik on the lanyard. How many wraps is going to depend upon your prusik and what lanyard you're on and all that kind of thing. I've done a few there. I'll just test it first off. Neat prusiks tend to be grippier prusiks, so try it. There you go. That now looks like a neat prusik. Will it grip or will it need an extra turn? Oh, there you go. It's gripping, isn't it? Have a play with it. It will need testing, like I say, on your particular combo. And then this bit was what got the belay device. Their prusik admittedly was a bit shorter. You could shorten it if you wanted to and clip into that bit so you don't have it like miles away, or you could go into that bit, your choice. This fly is definitely after me. The belay device then went on there. I won't bother putting the prusik on the rope. Actually, I will, it's there already, why not? May as well give the full picture. There we go, that's there. This, as usual, gets put on there with slack rope. Put him into the slots, clip it in. Great, slide this all up to the top so we can check everything. At this point, I'm pretty happy it's all good. I'll give my final check by just loosening the lanyard a bit. There we go, it's slack, isn't it? Done up, yes, loaded right. Prusik, gripping, done up right. Great, away I go. Is there anything wrong with it? There's not anything wrong with it. Is it weird? Is it too weird? Is it actually really good because it's adjustable to where you want it? I know my answer. I think it's pretty weird. I just need to slacken that a bit, don't I? Because I've clipped it there. I would normally clip it up into here, to be honest, but I just put it there for the sake of it. Away I go, abseiling, abseiling, abseiling. Do I like it? No, I don't. Why don't I like it? It's just a bit odd. I think there's good reasons to do normal stuff in climbing. Your mate can check you if they're there really easily, and it's just simple things that we're familiar with. When you start doing weird stuff, I just feel like it gives you more opportunity for making an error. Even if this prusik slipped, it would only go as far as that, wouldn't it? I don't want prusik slipping on, you know, cord on cord, basically, isn't it? Does it solve the problem? Yes. Are there much easier and more, in inverted commas, normal solutions to that problem? Yeah, I think there is. So it won't be something that I'm teaching or doing. Let me know if you can see a really good reason for this classic prusik on a lanyard solution. I can't see it, but you might, you never know. I hope that's been interesting. If you like the video, click the like button, smash the subscribe button, find us on Insta, find us on Facebook, use the Buy Me a Coffee link to support the channel. All the support massively appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. More videos coming up very soon.